Okay, today we're flying a safety video with our Tello drone, and Michael is going to demonstrate with Noah how close we should be to each other. So we've got some rules we'd like to go over. First of all, we're going to demonstrate you do not fly over people. You need to stay below people, or if you are up, you have to stay at least you got to be way above them. So Michael right now would be considered to be flying over people, and that's not good, because if a drone fell, it would hurt. It could potentially hurt somebody. So bring it down, Michael, and show us where we should be with it. Okay, and we're going to be an arm's length away from Noah at the very least, and this is only if Noah is part of the mission. Okay, so we'll bring it down and away from Noah, Michael. Okay. So the next thing we want to demonstrate is the idea that you don't want to fly towards somebody, because that could kind of get them a bit of alarm, and we don't want to do that. So we're not going to do that. Okay, so what we want to do is make sure that we're doing all our flying at least a meter away from people that are involved in flying the drone, and we want to stay a good distance, maybe 3 or 4 meters away from people that aren't involved in the flying of the drone. Okay? And definitely not over them. All right. So the next thing we want to demonstrate is not to fly outside of a workspace. Why would that be, Michael? Yeah, you don't want to annoy people when you're flying, right? You don't want to when they're doing their thing. And the next thing we want to demonstrate is we want to keep a good distance from objects like walls. And Michael is going to show us how close we should be to walls and so forth. We don't want to go too close to walls wherever it went. Okay, we want to stay back at least a meter. Okay. Now another thing that you want to do when you're flying your Tello inside, bring it down a little bit, Michael, is you want to make sure, hold it steady. You want to make sure you're defining your flight area. So you want to make sure that you know that if you're operating in this big space, for instance, that you're going to fly within it, and you're not going to fly out of line of sight. You're not going to fly in areas where you can't see the drone. Okay, you're not going to rely on your heads-up display to do that, right? Michael can see where he's going and all those things, but he needs eyes on the drone so he can see where we're at. So we'll go up and we'll point it back at us, Michael, and we'll do a little bit of flying. Okay? And we'll take some pictures, and we'll snip them in. Okay? So if we hear people coming right now, we're going to land the drone to make sure that they're not going to interfere with our operations. And we're going to land it safely. Okay? Now we've got a nice big area to operate in here, and that's the kind of area you should have. Free of people. You don't want a lot of people around here when you're flying. People can come over and hurt your drone and step on it or whatever. So we want to make sure that we fly safely and that we're not interfering with people doing what they need to do. Okay? Hope that helps. And that's our safety video. Thank you.